Alright, hello, it is Dog Plays Games with a little Minecraft Feed the Beast monster with what I am calling an echo playthrough or conservative playthrough or however you want to say it. So what we are going to do this episode is, one, I've tried some things to make these grow faster. I'm starting to suspect that they may not really react to a whole lot. I've got the sprinkler going, although it's out of... Wow, that drains that pretty quickly. Anyway, it's out of, obviously out of bone meal now, and I don't know that it actually helped. I mean, I think it helped this stuff, but I don't know that it helped these, which is what I care about. I have lots of this stuff. I also tried a watering can. It didn't seem to do a whole lot either. And I think the problem is both of those are bone meal things. They operate by just applying bone meal at certain intervals randomly to certain spaces. And bone meal doesn't work on these. We tried that. I should probably go ahead and break that and replant it. So since bone meal doesn't work on those, the stuff that imitates bone meal isn't really going to work on those, which is what I suspected, but I thought, let me try it just in case. I believe, I know the lamp of growth from Thaumcraft, I'm pretty sure is a tick enhancer, so that it just makes the plant go through more ticks. It makes the plants do that. At some point I'm going to have to start getting into Thaumcraft, because of some of the other stuff that I want to do, but not now. What we're going to do this episode is I believe we're going to start with a little bit of actual technology. So I've got this space cleared out here. And I've used chisel a little bit to sort of try and spruce it up, but obviously we're not done. I just ran out of my chosen blocks type. Yep, used a hammer. The server's a little laggy, so the hammer kind of sort of works sometimes, and sometimes it's not the greatest. But pretty soon this is going to be something in the middle. Will be a different brick type than this marble, and then this border will go all the way around as I find more. I think that's marble. I think it's a marble pillar type. Yeah. So anyway, it's getting decorated. It's just going to continue, and I closed off the old entrance, which was up there, and made this nice stairway, and we'll go ahead and decorate all this as we go. But we're going to put it down there. That's, I think, going to be like a machine room and power room, maybe. But the first thing that we're going to need is an aqueous accumulator, because we are going to need water. Although, do we actually need an aqueous accumulator if we have that? What is a speed upgrade? That requires gold nuggets and a bunch of redstone blocks. So among the things that we don't have are those. Because I could just take this transfer node. Instead of making a whole aqueous accumulator, I could just do that. I have another transfer node here. What does it take to make a liquid transfer node? Liquid transfer node. Yeah, let's try that. I haven't done that before. Usually I just use an aqueous accumulator to do stuff. But I think it would be interesting to try it with this. So let's see. Why did I come over here? I don't know. What we need is 3 iron, and I believe it was 2 more iron. So we're going to need a bucket, and then we're going to need to make that. There we go. Okay. That's good. We are going to need 2 buckets, though. And then we're going to need what? We're going to need a little bit of cobble. And then I'm going to come out here and get some water. And there we go. Okay. Why are we caught? Okay, there we go. Been having a little bit of server stutter issues. Blocks not updating quite right. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, also, while I was digging this thing out... come on. A peck spawned. And when the peck, P-E-C-H, spawned, He's important for Thaumcraft later, but they despawn because they're listed as hostile mobs even though they're not hostile, and you can like give them stuff, and then eventually they'll like you and they'll give stuff. You can gamble with them and get stuff out of them. It's sort of interesting, but I didn't want him to despawn because they're kind of rare, so I went ahead and made a name tag, made an anvil, and named him. So now he's my pet, and I keep him in a small hole in my basement, which is sort of disturbing. But there it is, I have a pet, and I keep him in the basement, and sometimes he gives me stuff. You can judge me if you want. Alright, so there's that. Then we're going to need a dynamo. What kind of dynamo are we going to have? Well, there's a couple choices. What we're not going to do is a rotary craft dynamo, because that's not what we're doing right now. There's a reactant dynamo where you can put in, if you hold shift, fluid, fuel, and solid reactant. Well, we're not going to do that. The compression is your general fluid one. We're not going to do that either, because we're not going to burn fuel or oil or anything like that. And then there's magmatic for lava. That's not what we're doing this playthrough. And then there's the steam one, which is what we're going to do. Water and solid fuel are... Water is the transfer node and transfer pipe, plus the 2 water blocks. The solid fuel that we're going to be using is wood, because it's renewable. And we're going to use that... So yeah, we need a steam dynamo. Okay. It requires a couple things. Some redstone and silver. Let me get some copper and some iron. And I'm pretty sure I did silver. I did silver. Sure, let's do 2 of them for now. 2 of them should be good. And then we're going to need... Ooh. Alright, I take it back. Let's do 1 of them, because we don't have enough redstone. That's okay. That is not what I want. I want this. Alright, so we're going to do this. Okay, there's 1. Let's just go ahead and make the stuff for 2, even though we don't quite have it yet. And then we need to make this guy. There's 1. We need to make that whole thing. Alright. Now, let's put this back, and this stuff we will just go put back in the chest. How's this doing? That's doing okay. We're running a little low on lava. So what do I want to throw in there? Let's throw... Oh, I don't know. Some tin? How much... What do I need over here? I've got some stacks of copper, a bunch of stacks of tin, stacks of iron, lead, a little bit of silver. You know, maybe we can throw in another stack of copper. Actually, hold on. Because I know what we're going to be doing, we're going to be making an alloy called Invar. And I just need to know how you make it. It is with 2 iron to a ferrous or nickel. Well, that's not going to be helpful. I guess we're going to need Invar blend, Invar ingot. Yeah. Or iron to nickel. How do I get molten nickel? Ferrous ore. Crap, it is an ore. And I don't have any of it. Well, that is not going to be helpful. Alright, I guess we're not making the stuff with Invar. That's okay. What we are going to need is a sawmill. Not... Oh, there's a mariculture sawmill? I wonder what it does. Huh. I kind of want to try it out. Sure, let's try that out too. I don't know what that is. I've never messed around with mariculture whatsoever. So, I'm intrigued. I'll give it a shot. I was going to do the thermal expansion one, but I don't know. Could be interesting. And that's part of what this is all about, is, hey, that could be interesting. Let's try that. Alright, we need some... What am I doing? What I'm doing is not paying attention. That's what we commonly call that. Alright, some planks. Let's put that back. I don't know why I grabbed all of it in the first place. I'm gonna need some... I have a stick. Wait. Aha! I do have some more sticks. Why did I grab 4 sticks? Got me. Alright. Nope. Iron axe. And the sawmill. And the sawmill. And... oh. And... wait a minute. What did that say? Wooden construction block. How do you make that? Oh, fences? Alright. Alright. These are just a bunch of sticks, so let's see. Alright, gonna have to do a couple more. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's like one of those days where I don't know what I'm doing. Holy cow. I needed some sticks anyway. Let's see. I need 4 plus that, so that's good. There's the sticks. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Construction block. Still nothing? Really? This. Plus that. Plus these. Plus that. Plus that. Sawmill. Alright. I'm curious, so we're going to plop this down. Let's actually grab, just in case this thing works. Okay, those can be turned into planks. Just in case this thing works, I want to plop it down and see what happens. Where am I going to do this? Let's see, let's have power over here, so we'll just throw this right there. Okay. This seems like it's going to involve a lot of things. But it does look interesting. I'm intrigued by that. I might want to use that. But that interface looks strange and complicated, so I'm going to build the one I know and then see what's up with that one, and we'll see if we build that one too. I was hoping that it might be easy to figure out. Oh, this one takes redstone, and I don't have that. Well, awesome. Okay, one of the things we need to build is an energy cell, where, oh my god, everything takes redstone. Okay, what we're going to do is put that on hold while I go mine, because that's what I need to do. So, I need to go mine some more, and then I will be back. I may try and figure out the other sawmill that we were just looking at as well, because that is intriguing to me, and I would like to know what is going on with it. So, when I return, we'll be starting to tech up and do some power and some sawmills and see what happens. Back in a second. Alright, now that I've gone and done that, let's build a couple other things. We need 4 iron. We need 4 glass. We need gold. That gives us a machine frame. What else do we need here? This. Oh, we need a gold bar. Let's come. No, go there. There. Let's get a redstone coil. Let's get another one of these. Come back over here. Get a couple of those. Get all this stuff. Do I have everything for this? I do. I don't. What am I missing? Maybe it just thinks I'm missing something? That goes there. I think that goes there. That. Oh, wait. Nope. Missing the copper. No, copper gears. Yeah. Okay, a sawmill. Iron. And iron and... I need 2 more of those. Dynamo. Dynamo. Spell it right. Helps. I need copper, redstone, that. Oh, I need more copper. Okay, 1 more copper there. Let's see this. Let's make that. This, there, a couple gears, and then we should be able to just go ahead and make a second one of those. Now we've got that, energy cell. And then the last thing we need is a leadstone energy cell, which means we're going to need another one of those, but I don't have any gold, so let me get a gold. And that is... Okay, redstone conductance coil, and a leadstone is copper, 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 and a leadstone is this redstone block with some lead and glass. So let me go with 4 lead, 4 glass. Do I have 9? Nope, I only have 8 redstone on me. Let me grab 1 more redstone to make the block. Block of leadstone, or iron, or what is that? Redstone. Block of redstone. There, leadstone energy cell frame. And then 3 more copper. And shift clicking is being a little copper, copper. Oh, that's a conductance coil. No wonder. This is when this thing over here is handy. Let's see. I want a silver and a gold. And we will come over here and melt a silver and a gold together. And that is going to need to melt down, and then I will get an electrum out of that. And when I get that electrum, I can finally make the coil. I'm going to need 2 more pieces of redstone, though. 2 more pieces of redstone. Let's see. While that's cooking up, let me come down here. I did figure out what the mariculture thing is. This is not the kind of sawmill that I was looking for. What this does is that you can make a block that has faces of any type on it. So it's not really like a way to make the stuff that I was kind of thinking. So it's a neat feature in what it does, just not quite the feature that I'm looking for. Alright, let's dig this down there, and then dig these out. Put this back, like so. Put a transfer node right there. Grab my water buckets. Water goes there, water goes there. Put those away. Let me put a torch there for good measure. And then, can I mine mana? I can. And then, there they are. Transfer nodes, like so. And a couple, oh, you know what? Did I put the crescent hammer in this? I did not. So let me go see what's going on over here. Come on. Up the stairs. Oh, that's done. Okay, give me a bar of electrum. I'll pick that up on my way back. Give me the crescent hammer. Hello, zombies. Always zombies. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Give me my electrum bar. Ooh, I actually get more than one. That's weird. Usually you don't. Oh. Nope, yeah, huh. Oh, right, because you put 2 ingots in, so you get 2 ingots out. Right. Alright, there's that. Now leadstone energy cell. And there we go. And if I want to make it a hardened energy cell, that's when I need the invar. And I have 6 invar. What was the invar again? Because I would like it to be hardened. Invar is... what's the blend? 2 iron to 1 ferrous. So if I want 2 of that, then I would need 1, 2, 1, 2. Something like that. So let's throw all that in there. Let that cook up. Because I would rather have a slightly better energy cell. I'm going to have to make some energy conduits, but we'll get to that. Yeah, there we go. And I'd rather just put this right there. Okay. What now? What now? What now? These, they're getting water. Perfect. I can throw some wood in there, and they should go ahead and build up energy, but I don't want to do that quite yet. I guess I can throw my sawmill down. So let's see, sawmill, let's have that be right there. And I think I gave myself a chest. We'll put the, you know what, the sawmill. Let's go ahead and put the sawmill like that. That way I can come in here. If you're not familiar with the thermal expansion, pretty nifty stuff over here, you can configure it to have inputs and outputs. If you shift left click in the center, it clears it all. Blue is imports, and then that would obviously be one output. Sometimes you get extra stuff. That can let you send it in multiple directions, or you can combine them and send them the same direction. And what I want to do is probably do this as the out for both of those, so that it dumps it into this chest for me. And actually, that's not true. What I want to do is do wood out there, sawdust out the back. So I'm going to let the rest of the stuff cook up, and then I will be back. Alright, and now we are going to go ahead and make... Okay, we made some ferrous, I made some invar, and some aluminum, brass, and some electrum. What else do I want to throw in there? Maybe some... I guess we could do lead, tin, gold. Gold might be a good one to throw in there. No, ooh, a little bit of lag there. Let's just go ahead and clear this gold out. Alright, and you can see from my inventory, I got a couple things I want to make. So I have a leadstone energy cell, and that plus 4 invar gets me a hardened energy cell. Invar, of course, I made right here with my little alloy, my smelter for alloys. That's important. And then, in addition to that, I want to go ahead and do... Oh, come on. Come! A couple pieces of lead, some redstone, and a piece of glass is going to get me some leadstone conduit, which is important. Because you'll remember that down here, I end up having my engines and my sawmill and all of that. Now, I just need to go ahead and break these nice fancy blocks that I just got done putting in there. Let's see, I'll need to break through that one too so I can get back here. And then we'll do this. I think that one? Yeah. And I don't have enough to reach. Alright, so let me go get some more of that, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I went to go get more. I have 5 pieces of redstone. I need 6 pieces of redstone, but I have 8 redstone essence, which means I can make a ring of redstone essence, and that's supposed to... What? Huh. Pretty sure I was supposed to be able to... Oh, I need greater redstone essence, which means I need 16 redstone. Well, that changes things. Alright, so did a little restructuring down there to try and get these to fit. Why does that not work? What? Sapphire saw. Oh, stone sticks. Stone sticks. I think you can make those with cobble. I think. In fact, you can. Wait, are stone tool rods? Yeah, stone tool rods count. Sapphire saw it is. Stick those in there. Now, the question is, can you use these on chisel blocks? You can. 2, 8, 16 colors. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Put that back there. And I can come down here and box up my little area. Alright, so here's what we did. I just moved my sawmill a little closer, went ahead, put the leadstone in, so what'll happen is when these activate, they will pump their energy into this leadstone energy cell, which will then pump out. You'll notice this has the same interface over here. It's already, you can change the maximum input and output. I have 2 engines going into it that will produce 80 RF per tick, so, well, assuming they're running at full speed. So it really only needs 160 in, but it doesn't really matter. And then max out is going to be, we'll say 80. Over here you can change the input and output. This can be blue. So we have blue going in, orange because it's coming out, power directly into this. We should be good. So now I should just be able to put some covers down on these. Like that. And it looks pretty good. I think we're doing well. Yeah. Okay, now all that's needed is wood. So let me go get a supply of wood. And we will get this thing go. Let's not have ender creepers in our base. That'd be great. Whip of Destruction. Sharpness 1. Unbreaking 10? Does that, like, hurt? Does that, like, hurt things? Like, if I throw it up there? Or up like that? It's not long enough to reach. That's an intriguing concept. I'm quickly going to run over here and see if this works. Also, I seem to have some sort of zombie problem. Wow, it does work. Well, that's good to know. I guess I have a long-range attack now. Neat. Alright. Nope, I came up here for trees. I think I probably have something suitable in here to get this started. Let's go with some jungle wood. That's always good. Jacaranda? Something like that. Dark wood will be good. Other dark wood. Let's see if all this works. Jungle, I know works. That, I assumed would. That works. This also works. Okay. Obviously, we can't use all of that all at once, but we'll at least be able to get started with that. So, come down here. Alright, let's go ahead and throw 64 in there and 64 in there. You can see it's immediately filling up with steam. It is filling up the internal buffer. It should also be... I wonder why it's not exporting anything. Does it need to, like, get a certain amount of fullness to export, I wonder? Enable low, 48 RF. Oh, there it goes. I guess maybe it had to, maybe it wanted an internal buffer of half or so before it exported. This thing is just... Anyway, I'm going to let those run for a little bit. Well, yeah. I'll let those run for a little bit, and then I will be back. We'll throw some saw in there, and that will probably just about do it. So let me give that a second to build up, and I'll be back. Alright, we've got a healthy amount of power in here now, a little bit. This thing is obviously full. So what we're going to do is go ahead and throw some tiger wood in there, and then it's going to do its thing. And we'll see that we're getting 6 wood per, and a couple sawdust. And the sawdust can be turned into compressed charcoal, which can then run stuff, and that's renewable, so we can use it, unlike regular charcoal, or regular coal, I mean. Charcoal and compressed charcoal I think we can use. Because those come from wood, they're renewable, so we'll probably be using those. Let's see, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, what would I like to do? I think I might need to get a redstone furnace now that we have this sort of working, because there are a couple recipes that work better with a redstone. Well, the redstone furnace is just going to be more efficient than the regular furnaces that I'm using upstairs, fed by wood. So redstone furnace would be good. A pulverizer would be good. I know I have the smeltery up here. But the pulverizer, there are a couple things that when it pulverizes it, you have a chance to get an additional kind of metal. That could be handy. Plus, you can pulverize cobblestone to get other things. I want that to go away. That's been annoying me. Also, maybe finishing off this floor and wall of this room. I don't know. We'll probably pick some of that, depending on what I can find and what I can do. In between now and then. But that's going to do it for now. I hope you had fun, because I certainly did. Grub Dog Plays Games will be back. Have fun!